All right, so today I'm with Tenée Mack, the Incubator Programs Manager at North Hartford Partnership. So I guess we could just start. I'd love to know just a little bit about, like, a brief overview about you and how you got involved in the work that you're in now.
So I would say that I've always been passionate about just helping people access opportunities that improve their quality of life. Anywhere from assisting people with energy assistance, getting them signed up to get a heat pump in their home, workforce development, educational programs, definitely financial assistance when I was at Operation Fuel.
That was my next question about what you did at Operation
Fuel.
Fuel.
So at Operation Fuel, we helped struggling families so that they would be able to have assistance, whether it be for water, fuel, oil, gas, electric. That's where we assisted families, low to moderate income families.
Okay. And do you think that kind of helped shape your understanding of, like, you know, community and energy needs, and, like, in what way do you think that, like, helped, you know, further your understanding and, like, helped you in the place that you're in now in your career?
Absolutely. And the reason I would say that is because I feel like some people talk about it, but if they don't know, like, I actually got to hands-on experience customers, you know, just calling, crying, and they'll email me their documentation, and you clearly see they got a shut-off notice or whatever, you know, just whatever it is, and they can't afford it, and they in that space where they need the help.
I know. I feel like it gives you definitely more of a perspective if you have, like, a first-hand experience with people like that.
Totally agree. I remember, like, I don't know, I just feel like that you have to be in it. Like, you have to be in it. And
you can read about it and whatever, but, like, too.
Yeah, if you're not really in it, like, really in it and helping those people, then you don't. You don't know.
Do you think there's, like, one specific instance or experience that you've had working here that has really made you feel, like, proud of the work that you've done and, like, feel like you've made an impact, or even back at your other job? Like,
I remember there was a client and she needed a new water heater. And at the time, the place that she was going with was not able, like, they didn't have any funding to help her out. And she basically didn't know which way she was going to turn or what she was going to do. And when she called me at the time, Brenda was our executive director, and she allowed for me to help her. Like, just with no, how I want to say, like, she allowed me to make a difference with her without all the red tape that I would have experienced in other situations with past jobs.
I see. That's really cool. So I'd love to know a little bit more just about what a typical day looks like and your role here. Like, what's your, you know, day-to-day life being the incubation project manager at Swift and, you know, with North Hartford.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'll say this, first of all, every day is different. Which is one of the things that I enjoy most about being here. Like, it's never the same. I could say that. I always come in and it's something different going on. I might require someone or something need my attention right away, and I can't do what's on my calendar or what was planned. Along those lines, develop workforce development, educational programs. I coordinate all the workshops right down below us in the flex room. Just to give you some of the workshops so far, we did the Serve Safe food handlers as well as the Serve Safe managers certification. I participated in the managers and I got mine. We did the security guard card training. That usually happens once a month, every month here. Let me see. I have yoga.
Ooh.
Sorry about
It's
that.
okay.
I have yoga coming up this Saturday. It's like kind of like a come on, come on type of situation. Miss Tenée Taylor from NAG, she's gonna come out and instruct the class.
What about this group of girls you're working with? Is this like a newer thing that you're doing, like a summer thing for them, or?
Yes and no. And I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you why I said that. So this is our second Grounds for Change cohort.
Okay.
So we had a first group of kids, and now this is our second one. And I would definitely say yes, that is something new. Summer youth, right? Summer youth employment, because a lot was cut for whatever reasons. A lot of the summer youth employment opportunities were cut, and you got all these kids looking for somewhere to go, trying to find a place to go. So lucky enough, in partnership with the YWCA, we were able to take a total of 8 girls, and they just sent girls. We didn't mind either way, whether it was girls or boys. We don't discriminate.
Yeah.
They sent a total of 8 girls, and I would have to say, so far so good. 8 solid young ladies who are curious, respectful, responsive, and
That's awesome.
it's going. It's
Yeah.
so far so good. We've been out in the community, just kind of, for one, cleaning up. We did stuff in our courtyard. We planted herbs in the courtyard so that we could grow our own tea.
I thought that was so cool because I saw that courtyard and I was like, this would be a great place to like try to grow some type of, plants or something like that.
One of the other restaurant owners, she was giving away plants with her food restaurant. So it would be like every order she would do a free plant. I thought that was really cool.
That is really cool. All right, I guess I would love to know how your work, like specifically, I know you support a lot of business, but how it ties into sustainability specifically, and how you, because I know North Hartford Partnership, really cares about like sustainability, clean energy. So how, that ties into like the work that you do.
I would say, for one, clean energy is really about improving people's lives, right?
Yeah.
Making sure that just because you might be in one zip code and I may be in another, that we're able to still get the same comfortabilities, the same air qualities, when I do know that that's not the case all the time. I connect families to energy efficient programs like the HESIE, workshops here from Energize CT on the education of heat pumps, affordability within the heat pumps, and the rebates for it.
What do you think is like the biggest challenge or obstacle that needs to be overcome to give communities access to, more sustainable options and like clean energy?
Affordability, especially here in this neighborhood. Like I'm anxious to see. We recently applied for a grant, and I'm anxious to see. I got a feeling that we're going to get the grant, but I'm anxious to see here in this neighborhood how it's going to go versus, I could remember in the past doing workshops with Energize CT in Bridgeport, New Haven, and those outcomes. So I'm anxious to see in this zip code, in this neighborhood, how it's gonna go. I'm positive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking positive. I'm gonna do my outreach and I'm gonna do my marketing, but I'm anxious to see the actual results.
That makes sense. How do you see the future for, a community like Hartford when it comes to like clean energy and sustainability? Like, what do you want to see happen in the future? In the next maybe 10 years?
I would like to see everyone convert to heat pumps. Heat pumps, electric vehicles. I think that if they convert within the next 10 years, It would change a few things, the affordability and the air quality, if they were to change and go to heat pumps and electric vehicles.
Yeah. So do you think, as of now, Hartford really doesn't use heat pumps a lot, and there's not a lot of electric vehicles either? Like, do you think the conversion to starting those has begun, or is it really just in the beginning?
I feel like it's in the stage of beginning to intermediate, like still in between there.
Yeah,
if that makes sense,
that does.
because you have, I feel like some of the businesses like us, we got, we more energy efficient, we got heat pumps and so on and so forth. But then you might speak to a resident and they'll ask you a question like, well, what is a heat pump? Yeah, they don't even know. They so used to the boilers and furnaces because that's what they know. But I'm hoping with more coming here and getting more education around it, that will get their minds to go to, let me convert.
Yeah, definitely. How do you think the clean energy industry can do a better job of creating career opportunities for residents of historically underserved communities?
And the weatherization business itself, it's so many opportunities, but the training, like, is far, or you can't afford it. And I'll just think sometimes, what if I had it right here in this building? How much people could I, get to come to this neighborhood and take that training and then be able to go out and get these jobs? So that's what I think about meeting people where they at. Like, we gotta put stuff local, like close, not in Rocky Hill where him across the street he want to do it. He would love just
people just have those constraints that they can't.
It's no bus. The bus don't go out there that time of night, and that type of situation. Whereas I feel like if it was a class here that they could get to, they might take advantage.
One question would be, like, if you had any advice that you could give someone who wants, to be in a career that makes a positive difference in people's lives, like, what advice would you give someone, looking to do something maybe similar to you, like,
Find something that where you could, that you're willing to learn, build relationships, and keep showing up for your community. Yeah, that's what I would say. Because it gives you a really, really good feeling. Just sharing that experience I spoke about when the person didn't know where the boiler or furnace, and we helped her, and we were able to get her a brand new heat pump system. I remember she came into the office. Well, she sent her mom into the office with a tray of Subway's cookie platters, and she was in tears. Like, she had her mom come, but she called on the phone. It was like a three-way kind of thing, like a FaceTime kind of thing. And she was in tears. She was so happy, and I just felt so good inside.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because I was just doing my job, and I know I made a difference.
That must be such a good feeling.
It is. Yeah. Seriously, it make you just, I don't know, not cry, but you really feel good that you helped another human being, and it means everything to them. You know what I mean? So. Yeah,
that's awesome. So would you say, like, the connections you've made is probably maybe one of your favorite parts of the job that you do? Just like how you feel like you've helped people? Do you think that's what, like, motivates you to keep doing it, is like how rewarding it feels? Or
yes, absolutely. Yes. And I like being able to actually get stuff done. So, and what I mean by that is so you'll have a project, and for whatever reason is a lot of red tape. You want to do this, and this, but for whatever reason is a lot of red tape. I like that it's no longer that for me. I'm able to take off the red tape and do whatever it is I need to do. Find the contractor that's gonna go out and do the work. He's not gonna tell me 6 months from now, okay, 6 months I'm gonna find somebody else. But he's not gonna tell me 6 months from now we're gonna go out and actually get the work done.